Oh, can you spare a copper for a poor shipwrecked sailor, sir? You might be asking how I washed up here, wherever here might be. Yes, sir, I suppose this bottle might have something to do with it, but it was the wreck of the Superb which really did for me. You heard of the paddle steamer Superb? I've been doing the coal run between London and Cardiff. That's where I picked up a berth on her. Good little ship, built on the Clyde. She was going down through past Cardiff, coaling up, on her way to her new owners in Jersey. Before that, I've spent 3 years on the steam sloop HMS Hydra, so I get a job down in the engine room. I thought it'd be an easy berth, and it was, until it wasn't. We'd left St Malo at 7 o'clock and there was a steaming for St Helier. Tide was with us, and we were doing about 15 knots. Mr Fleming, the mate, he was on the wheel. Captain Prillier was on deck next to him. Of course, I'm down in the stokehold. First thing I know something's gone wrong is this horrible grinding sound down the port side. Great big rip appears in the hull. Water's pouring in through the port side, and she heels up with something crazy as she runs up those reef. Then water's pouring in over the gunnels over the starboard side too, sir. Well, we hit the steam release valve on the boiler, and we're all scrambling up on deck. When we get up there, it's total pandemonium. You see, you have that tradition. Captain always goes down with his ship. Well, Captain Prillier, he hadn't. First lifeboat that hits the water, and quick as a flash, he was in it. He rows away with his 12 people in his boat, and the rest of the passengers, they ain't happy. Can't blame them either. There's over 30 of them trying to fit in that one remaining boat. Total mad scramble to get into it. And in that scramble, somebody forgets to grab the oars. Not only that, they forget to stick the bung in the bottom to plug up the oil which drains her in rough weather. So we have to watch them, this way overloaded boat, slowly floating on the tide. Don't do anything about it. They're slowly sinking. And you see, you can't swim against a tide like that. Around Guernsey it gets up to 10 knots. No one can swim against a tide like that. You can't run against that tide like that. So all we could do is wait on deck. And wait and watch. We sent the lad up the mast to rig a distress flag. A little cutter called Jupiter answers. She starts beating against the wind up to get towards us. But by the time she gets to us, that boat is long gone. Do you know what the worst part is, sir? Captain Prillier, he knew exactly where that reef was. I mean, everyone that sails those waters knows where it is. Low tide, it springs out like a whole new island. But Captain Prillier, he really knew where that reef was. You see, he'd sunk his previous command, the Bolker, on that exact same reef not 1 week before. I'm talking to the crew whilst we wait for the Jupiter, and they told me how we ended up on that rock. According to them, passengers, they'd been asking Captain, showing where he'd sunk the Bolker. Can't fault his navigation. Managed to sink Superb within 100 yards of poor old Bolker. You could see her there, balancing on this pinnacle of rock at low tide for 2 days. Then she slips off her perch and slides down into the deep blue. Like all the sailors, as soon as she hit that reef, my money stopped. And not being local, I can't get a berth anywhere else. So I use my last of my prize money from good old Hydra, and I get myself back to the mainland. And that's how I end up here, sir. So, could you spare a copper for a poor shipwrecked sailor, sir?